Good evening, English 3 parents. My name is Miss Ellis. I am so ecstatic that I have your students again. Some of them I taught last year, so it's wonderful to have them again this year. Well, what you're looking at right now is the Padlet for English 3. Here you have a copy of the syllabus, a digital copy in case they lost it. This is the official textbook for 11th grade, but here is a nifty digital textbook that I'll show you in just a second. All of the 11th graders have access to this trial, and it will be very beneficial as we delve into literature and nonfiction pieces this year. Summer reading assignments, they were due the first week of school. They have already been graded, the grades have been inputted into the student gradebook. So if there are any issues, student transferred in, please let me know and we'll get it corrected. Now, Remind. I have 2 English 3 courses. Remind is a way for me to help remind them of their homework, or they can send me a message and ask for specific details on the assignments. They set goals at the beginning of the year. These goals they'll be able to track all the way through May and June. Were they successful? We'll see. Part of that is behavior. Now, behavior is tracked through Class Dojo. Each of the students signed up for this, and there is also a parent code. So if you would like to see how your student is doing on a week-to-week basis, please ask me for the Class Dojo code. All right, this year we will be using a plethora of technology. First, Think Circle class codes. This is for reading practice. Although most of the students have already passed the FSA, it is very important that we keep practicing those reading skills. That's what we do through Think Circle. The Khan Academy. Now, this is very exciting and I'm so thrilled that I get to use it this year. Khan Academy has a wonderful site to help the 11th graders practice on the new SAT format. Why is this important? Well, this spring, in March, the new SAT is going to come out. They're going to be practicing on the SAT format from September. They've already been practicing. These are the class codes, just in case the students forget. During the first week of school, they collaborated and created a list of class roles. How would the 11th graders want to interact with each other throughout the year? This is completely created by your young adults, your 16 and 17-year-olds. And these are the rules that we're going to live by this year, said by your students. Just in case they needed to know any other information besides the info on the Padlet, you can go to my English 3 website. MissEllis'sLiteraturelab.wordpress.com is where I have all of my student information. They go to classes, click on English 3, and here they will find all of the information for their junior class. This is, again, another digital copy of the syllabus. This is the Padlet that I just showed you. If they need to check their bathroom passes or check which week they have for their collaborative blog project. Each week, they will be in groups of 2, and they will upload the notes that we've taken for the entire week onto a blog. I will then post their blog on the website for students to see. For example, week 2, this is from period 4. The collaborative project from period 4 was created by 2 fantastic students. If a student was absent the second week of school, all they had to do was go onto the class website, click on their period 4 collaborative blog for week 2, and see the information. While this is loading, let me go ahead and point out that I have given a glimpse of what each week is going to be. So if it wasn't addressed in the blog, it will also be on my timeline. Here is what we did for week 2. All the notes that you could possibly need was added by the group who handled the notes for that week. Extremely convenient. Our students aren't compliant learners. They are taking education into their own hands. Now, the digital textbook that I was talking about, that digital textbook has an 11th grade student ebook. Anything that I assign from this student ebook can be seen on any computer as long as they log in with their assigned username and password. Any assignment that we're doing, if it's the introduction or collection 1, which is what we're currently on, all they have to do is go to the online version of this text, and all of the resources are at their fingertips. The main question, how do you contact me if you have questions? All of that can be seen in the Technology Center. Here you see our Technology Center. How do you contact Ms. Ellis? Here I have all of the multitude of ways that you can contact me. For parent contact, I suggest the school email, drellis@dateschools.net. Here you also see my class website and any other digital outlet that I have as a teacher. Next, you see Khan Academy. Again, this is the same Khan Academy that they're practicing their new SAT skills. For the FSA retakers, I'm having them also practice on Think Circa and No Red Ink, which is over here. Think Circa class codes are here. This is reading strategy practice, No Red Ink, grammar practice. If your child has signed up for Remind text messages, all of the Remind text messages can be found here. All of the codes, okay, the registration codes. Technology Center makes it extremely convenient for the students in my class to get an update on what's going on, or just get a reminder if they happen to lock themselves out of the program. Thank you so much for visiting Ms. Ellis's English 3 classroom. It is such a pleasure to be teaching juniors this year. I really hope that your students get as much as they can from me this year. I know that they're all going to be extremely successful. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me via any of the multiple ways that I just gave you. Have a wonderful night. Bye.